Yeah, tech support. Yeah, my wife bought me this. I keep losing my phone, and my wife bought me this clip, and I don't know how to get that phone off that clip.
What in the world, Grandpa?
Well, your grandma bought me a clip for my phone because I kept losing it. I don't know how to get it off my pants.
Here, let me help you. Yeah, just hang on.
Thank you. Except for occasional heart attack and blackouts, I feel as young as I ever have.
Sure like this new computer.
I think you need a hearing aid. Sometimes you don't hear me right when I ask you things.
Man, you ought to check out my new hearing aid, man. It's so awesome, man. I can hear a pin drop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well, what type is it?
It's about 4 o'clock.
I said what? You know what? It's not important. Never mind.
Well, what's Grandma doing?
Oh, she's right in front of you. She's at the computer. I just set it up.
Oh, I guess now she'll be tweeting an email on Facebook by Bluetooth for everybody to Google on FaceTime with something called an app. I don't like it. I'm against it. I'm against all of it.
Well, she is pretty computer savvy.
Hey, this computer keeps saying, can't find printer, can't find printer.
What does that mean, can't find printer? Oh. Well, what do you mean it can't find printer?
It says can't find printer.
Well, it's right there.
It's right there. Can't find it, but it's right there.
Well, let me see. It is to your left. Can't find printer.
Can't find it.
Stupid computer. It is to your left. Can't find. It's right there. It's right there. It's not that hard. It must be a stupid. It must be that PC. I told you to get that one, that Snapple one, or what, Apple, whatever that thing's called. That PC. I gotta push start to turn it off. That don't make sense to me.
Definitely not one of them smart ones, that's for sure. Can't even find the printer.
We'll get it fixed. Grandma, what do you want your password to be?
She can't remember nothing. Make her password say incorrect. That's when she types in a word, it'll say your password's incorrect. She can fill it in.
That'll work.
Well, we'll get it figured out. Speaking of memory, how did your memory clinic visit go last month?
Oh man, it's awesome. I went to that clinic and they taught me all that psychological visualization and all that, how to correspond and put it all together. I can remember everything now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's
excited
pretty cool.
about that. What was the name of the clinic?
What's the name of that flower with that long stem and thorns?
Oh, you mean a rose?
Yeah. Hey, Rose, what's the name of that clinic I go to?
And you think you remember everything? We've been married 67 years and you still can't remember my favorite flower?
Oh, I sure know what your favorite flower is. It's that all-purpose, gold medal all-purpose flower. You make my biscuits with it every day.
Goodness.
I know exactly what your favorite flower is.
If I gave you a penny for your thoughts, you'd get change.
Oh. You think I'm useless in my old age?
Oh, honey, you're not totally useless.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, just kidding.
Okay.
So, Grandma, I have to ask you, your marriage to Grandma, it's epic, really. I mean, everyone talks about how you get along so well and you never fight. What's the secret to 67 years of marriage?
Oh, it's real easy, son. You know, back when we got married, we didn't have a car, we had a horse and buggy. When we got married, was going on our honeymoon, I loaded her up in that old buggy and we took off down the road and we got about a half a mile down the road. That old little horse, it just stopped on me. It just got stuck on the stoop and it just stopped right there. And I remember old Grandma, she leaned over and she just looked right at that horse. She said, "That's strike one." And I popped that old horse with that whip and it took off. We got about another mile down the road and that old horse just stopped again, just flat out stopped again. And I heard Grandma lean forward. She told that old horse, "That's strike two." And I just popped that old horse that second time and it took off. Got about 5 miles down the road. We got about 5. That horse just set up and stopped right there. It looked like a mule looking at a new fence post. It wasn't going anywhere. You know, Grandma leaned up, she said, "That's strike three." And she grabbed the shotgun out of the scabbard, had bird shot in it. She shot that horse right in the rear end. That horse took off running, and I couldn't stop it for 5 miles. I'm like bouncing all over the place, jumping around. I couldn't even hardly breathe. And I finally stopped the horse. And I looked at Grandma, I thought, "Are you crazy? What in the world? You almost killed us. That horse ran for 5 miles. You about killed the horse. Are you crazy?" And she turned and looked at me and she said, "That's strike one." That's what I owe my miracle success to right there.
Well, I don't know if I'll be passing that on, but you let her get away with that?
Yeah, you know, there's 2 times in your life, son, where you'll never understand women. Before marriage and after marriage.
That's strike two, honey.
I love you, sweetheart.
What did you say?
I said, you need to get a hearing aid so you can hear as good as me.
Oh, I can hear just fine.
Yeah. Man, I was outside a while ago, and it sure is windy today.
Windy, honey. It's not windy. It's Thursday.